Hello user, it's time for our regularly scheduled contact. When last we met, 2B and NieR had just returned from the desert, where machines had been reported acting strangely. However, this wasn't the only place where such machines had been spotted. Reports were coming in from the nearby amusement park too. 2B and NieR were ordered to go and investigate, as a number of your units had gone missing there recently. The reason for that soon became apparent. A Goliath-class Soprano attacked 2B and NieR, using the bodies of the missing androids as ghoulish weapons against them. After defeating the Goliath, the androids were approached by a machine holding a white flag who invited them back to their village as thanks for defeating the broken Goliath. Upon their arrival, they were greeted by the leader of the village, Pascal, who explained that machines meant no harm. As well as the machine's peaceful nature, Pascal revealed that the village and the resistance camp had been in contact with each other in order to trade supplies. When suddenly, 2B and NieR received an emergency call from our operators, alerting them that city ruins were under attack by another Goliath-class machine. Hello you, I'm Danny, I'm here with In.
Hello.
And today we're going to keep playing some more NieR Automata.
Video game.
Well, we're in the transition between video game and sort of crushing existential delight. So, yes for now, but give it a few more videos and we'll see where we're at.
Wait, you mean it isn't always like that for you?
I have the luxury of knowing where we're going.
That is a luxury.
As I've always said, I promise it will be a happy end. So, much as is the way of Route B, we are kind of just going through stuff we already know. So, because last time we kind of, well, I say we, it's not really our fault, but we were involved. We kind of ruined the city by dropping a Goliath down the middle of it. So this time we have to jump down that big hole and investigate those not Goliaths rather, aliens again. I'm gonna blow that one up.
Why is that one red?
That one is red because it's slightly harder. The black and red pattern machines are just a little bit scary. I mean, quite a lot scary actually, but hey, I want that thing. Oh, it was only a dented plate, never mind. So, we are at the point now, I don't think I've mentioned this before in Route B, but we could also start doing side quests again. The way side quests work in the second playthrough is that it carries your progression on, so it's not really a true, full-on playthrough. But we don't have, that many quests on the go, apparently. We could pop back to the resistance camp and see where they're at. Or we could just jump down this hole.
What is this?
Analysis. It is a cave-in caused by the collapse of an open space underground.
That's a weird-looking enemy.
Let's touch it.
So, do you remember how these things were kind of awful for poor old 2B?
Yeah, are they not as bad for 9S?
Well, guess what Hackerman can do? This is not the right one, but this is the hint.
Oh. Hack, 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 hack.
You don't really actually have to, aim at them at all as Hackerman. You just kind of have to hack them. And you know what? That's a really easy way to deal with things.
Well, if they're connected to the Wi-Fi and you just touch anyone.
Oh, poor thing. Sort of poor thing. We could attack it just for old time's sake too, but takes so long. Excuse me, Goliath. Well, no, not Goliath. Big boy. It's not big enough to be a true big boy, but it's still it's still quite a large. Whoa, okay. Hang on.
Are we gonna change the message? Oh.
We could change the message. I was sort of trying to breeze over what happened.
Oh, I'm sorry. Not even 10 minutes and already.
I got clumsy. I got too close to the big spinning thing. It's okay. It's okay. You know what will make this better?
Sweets.
Yes.
A moose.
I don't have any sweets though, so we'll have to ride a moose.
Okay, the moose is named Sweets.
Yeah, that seems about right. But what's the boar named then if the moose is named Sweets?
Treats.
Oh, yeah. Wait, are you saying treats are better than sweets then?
No, I'm saying it's nice to have both.
No!
Wait, what?
No!
What is this?
Analysis.
I genuinely didn't know that happened and now I feel terrible.
Open space
Oh.
Why is there such a huge cavern beneath the city?
Well, this has been a bloody comedy of errors so far,
That's
hasn't
a
it?
weird-looking enemy.
Hello, Tuesday.
It's Tuesday and it's time for problems!
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Sorry, it's just the warm-up. Both sweets and treats are fine and happy. Yes. Now, excuse me for asking quite a rude question, but where did I leave my body?
Yonder?
Anyone remember where my body is? I'm not sure if those large boys are a special feature of Route B or not, or if I've just forgotten they're there usually. I don't remember them being there usually. Oh, do you mind?
Are they just being extra rowdy today?
I think they are. I think we need to get extra rowdy, like, to compensate.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh
So, of
boy.
course, the thing about these extremely large boys is they take more than one hack. They're that large. Think about all the circuits that are inside of them.
That seems a little bit personal, don't you think?
I'm not asking them how many circuits. Well, actually, it's just as bad to think about it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just gotta give them a little bit to finish the job. This is actually a very fair representation of how combat goes in this route, though. You run around, you get booped a little bit on the head, and then you hack everything.
Does it get tedious for you?
I don't know. I know that some people definitely, like, have said they don't really enjoy the moment-to-moment stuff of this route because of that. I mean, like, I'm not going to disagree with them. I think it is a little bit like, it's less fun to play, but, like, at some point, like, this is an argument I know Robin has said to me several times before, but it's like, if you're saying, well, it's more fun to do it like this, are you kind of missing the point? I don't know. Are we meant to be having fun, or are we meant to be being, like, we're having a serious wartime over here. Please, settle down.
Yeah.
But then you're trapped inside the medium of a video game.
Which exists to entertain you.
A little
Wait.
bit. Right, where did I leave my shorts?
What do you mean? You're not wearing any.
What?
You're
No,
never wearing any.
My old shorts.
Oh, you mean to put them in the wash?
I mean, the icon's kind of around here. Oh, there. Oh, haha.
What? What?
My mouse was slightly over my screen.
Okay.
Uh.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna press the button and mash dodge as much as I can. Good luck, everyone.
Good luck.
I dodged the second one.
I didn't even realize there was a second one.
Oh, the stubbies are very powerful. Case in point. Anyway, like what we came here to do originally, let's jump in this hole and see some aliens.
Ah, yes.
Although, I do see a treasure
The
chest on
ground
the
is
map.
caved in. There must have been a hollow down there this whole time.
Fortunately, now that we know how to hack, we can get all these prizes we left last time even. I've been thinking about these
delicious.
prizes for so long. Look at all those nuts and cables!
What do we do with them?
Cool machine stuff,
This hallway looks pretty old.
like upgrading weapons and that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The thing is
Can't
with...
eat them. Like
No,
strawberry
unfortunately you
leafies.
can't eat them. You can't even feed them to like sweets or treats or anything.
Well, you can, but it would be bad for them.
Oh, so you're saying it's more like when I eat too many sweets and have to have a sit down and feel really bad all the time.
Uh-huh. I like that stubby with the drill because it looks like an ice cream cone.
It does, like, it looks a little bit like a sort of walnut whip as well.
Oh
Well-
my gosh. I don't think I've ever had one of packaging for it.
I don't think I have either. I just know that they're big chocolate twisties and they've got a little walnut on top.
But
And they
just
look
one.
like a stubby with a drill on them. I'm sorry, I realise it's like a gap in my knowledge that I haven't tried every single type of sweets.
That just means you gotta go and try it. And really, you know, what's bad
Look at
about
all
that?
these dead machines.
The
Seems
fact
like
that I'd
they've
have to
been
turn
here
it
for
into a
long
YouTube
time.
series and that's a lot of filming.
Wait, you never said you were gonna get into vlogging?
Oh no, there'd be like a full camera crew and everything. It wouldn't be a vlog so much. What's it called when you do a vlog but someone else films it? A documentary.
What is this place?
Ah.
I don't know. There's nothing like it in the database.
Oh, you bet it's sad robot time. Well, it's not sad robot time right now. It's about to be rude robot time. Not that we know what's coming next, of course. Wait, why has it just gone and skipped itself?
What? Did you touch something? Or
No.
2B! Look out!
I think the whole mouse thing might be playing with the game a little bit weird.
Ooh.
Sorry for the small technical difficulty, everyone. There we go. I think we're good. That's upsetting. I want to
My
meet the
name
rowdy
is Adam.
boys.
The aliens you seek are no longer here. They were wiped out centuries ago. By us. The machines.
Wiped out.
And who knows? Perhaps we'll wipe out the androids next. Machines are weapons capable of evolution. We can grow. We can become aware. Eventually, the intelligence within our network began to surpass that of our creators. You'd probably be surprised at how quickly it happened.
You destroyed your own creators?
Oh, there's no need to fret about them. They were simple, infantile, almost like plants, I guess you'd say. They held no value to us, but the humans on the moon, now they are interesting.
Why them?
Because they are an enigma. They killed uncountable numbers of their own kind, and yet loved in equal measure. It's fascinating, don't you think? What could possibly drive such behavior? We have dedicated ourselves to unraveling this riddle of humanity. And now we will allow you to assist us. You were made in their image, after all.
Assist you with what?
It's simple. We need you to locate the humans on the moon and bring them to us. We will then dissect and analyze them in order to drag their secrets forth into the light. Surely you see the attraction in this.
Are you insane? We'd never do that! Can you believe this, 2B? This guy's bonkers.
Well, I suppose this
Bonkers.
concludes negotiations. The only remaining option is is to destroy you, the same way we destroyed these pathetic little aliens. Time grows short. This year, this is the fate that befell our creators.
As for your beloved humans, I guess we'll see, won't we?
They're gone.
Admittedly, maybe it was on us a little bit. Like, we weren't really negotiating there either. We did jump straight to swords.
We're already dead.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I
better
was
get
kind
back
of
to
just
the
taking
bunker.
that not cutscene. That was very interactive. I was kind of taking that boss fight in for the second time because you know what? I still adore that. That's still such a cool sequence.
Something about it, for some reason, reminds me or gives me the feeling of Tekken.
It's because there's rowdy shirtless boys in leather pants. That's a very Tekken look. But also,
Actually, yeah.
the way it's set up so that, like, the game switches to, like, fighting game style camera at that point, you know?
Back
And,
this
like,
way again?
it's kind of...
What a pain.
It's not like fighting game to play because you're flying all over the place and shooting bullets, but it definitely feels that way. But the coolest bit is how, even as 9S, you get the other fight happening behind you too. I love that part of it so much.
We're attempting to deploy them at other points as well.
About time we had access to those.
Care to fill me in?
Transporters? They let you transfer your consciousness to a temporary body back in the bunker. I heard some tech guys talking about it a while ago, but I didn't know they'd finally got it working. Anyway, I'll mark the positional data on the map.
Oh no, Ifo, like, we know that Adam gets shirty later. In two different senses of the term and everything. He gets shirty and also beshirted.
You again.
Your commander told me to build a new access point, so here you go.
Wait, is that true, Ragni? I never realised. Ragni just said
I've
apparently
known
the
the
first,
commander
like,
for a while
the
now.
2B in the background
She
there
sure
was
is good at pawning work
using
off
my
on people.
fight as
Next time you
2B.
see her, give her some lip.
I
for
was
me,
gonna
will ya?
ask if they would do that. Oh my
So this
gosh.
is a transporter now,
I mean,
huh?
this is certainly the
Still,
game that would
transporters are
do that.
pretty
I think we
handy.
already know they recorded us
Way
at some
faster
point in
than
that
flight
playthrough
units
with
when it
the
comes to traveling
harassing
between Earth
9S.
and the bunker. Flight units also leave us open to attack, and they're expensive to operate too.
The poor forever taunted boy. We have to go back to the bunker now and everything. That's all sorted. We'll probably never see those two again. What next, Commander?
I killed my father. I killed my mother. I killed my father. I killed my mother. And in his hand he coldly gripped both the joy of growing up and the agony of being alone.
I do, like, love those little cuttings, but I'm still not sure.
That concludes our report
I'm not going to say
on the
how
events
relevant they
surrounding
are.
the
I'm still not
alien
sure
wreckage.
how
Then they were
much
dead
they
this
apply to
whole
specific
time.
characters.
The
I get the
Council
feeling
of
they
Humanity needs time
don't.
to formulate a plan.
But I might
Until
be wrong.
then, this information must be kept confidential. Speak of it to no one. Of course, your next mission is to gather additional intel on the individual known as Pascal.
You mean
Yay!
that freaky machine we ran into?
This order comes directly from the Council. Knowledge of such unique individuals is essential for the success of future missions. Understood.
We get to go hang out with our friend!
Let's go pick some flowers.
Oh, no, we already picked those for xoxo last time round.
Some more flowers?
I mean, do you think 210 would like some flowers?
Oh, I'd like to see the reaction to it, at least.
I imagine it's maybe going to be a little bit cold, if I'm honest.
Thank you.
getting all sassy today, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. Oh, sassy, you said.
Oh, yeah, that sounds good. Right, after the stream, everyone, we get to go have cookies. It's agreed.
I'm gonna go get ingredients to make cookies today.
I'm kind of tempted to do that now too. Is it just a curse that spreads? Like, by the end of this, we're all actually going to be thinking about cookies.
What, cookie curse?
Man, the commander
not much
sure
of a
is
curse,
slave
is it?
driver, huh? And now we have to go back to the city ruins. Why don't we rest a little bit, 2B? It's been a while.
I'll rest if I feel like it.
Well, I'm gonna go have a lie down. I don't remember if you can have a lie down. I don't think you can. But I'm gonna go try. I think we've earned it.
Do you think when you wake up there'll be
There'll be what?
cookies?
Who's gonna make them, though? We walked the longest way around.
Oh my god! Did you?
Bedtime!
Good night.
No, the bunker is round like a donut. There's a hole in the middle of the bunker, presumably. Wait, would that make sense? I guess it wouldn't make sense for the bunker to have a hole in the middle, would it?
It looks like a hole if you look at a map, but it's actually filled with cookies.
Oh, it's a donut filled with cookies.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds challenging taste-wise.
But a cookie-filled donut.
Yeah. Like, you know that cereal that seems like some kind of crime that's just tiny little cookies?
Cookie Crisp, I loved that!
It's
You
just
never
small
have
biscuits!
enough- You never have enough Cookie Crisp in the bag. And
Well, it's just because you never have enough cookies.
Yeah, it's only enough for like 1.5 bowls.
I mean,
seems like
it
a lie.
honestly depends how big a bowl you're having.
Enough.
I like that everyone was on board as soon as said, you know the biscuit that's like a breakfast crime? You know the one that's like one step away from just having crisps for breakfast?
How is that a crime?
I mean, it's
If you
not
brush
a
your
crime,
teeth,
it's just...
then-
Yeah, you know how we just talked about having things that's bad for you?
Yeah, but anything can be bad for you if you have it in the wrong...
Oh. Wait, so you're saying... If it's... So if it's bad if you have it in the wrong quantity, so you're saying I need to have more?
Yeah, you need to have enough. If you don't have enough, obviously that's bad. If you have
Yeah,
too
you
much,
get out,
that's
you get
also
out of
bad.
alignment if you don't have enough, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
So my problem is I've not been having like 3 packets of biscuits for breakfast.
I mean, for some people, that just means a packet of dry oats. So,
I mean, for some people it means 2 packets of oats dried and mixed together.
oh my god, but only if you buy one of them.
This
From
is an
an
inexplicable reference. Should we explain? Should we explain Porridge Lady?
Porridge Lady is a concept. And not just a concept, she is real. She is real, but she's also a concept.
Can you be
I
both?
cannot explain more than this.
I can. So, me just. I'm trying to figure out which one I want to upgrade. I want to have a nice sword for the boy. We'll do the Final Fantasy 15 sword. That's a boy sword, isn't it?
Yeah.
So Porridge Lady is a customer at a place one of our dear friends used to work, who would order the same thing every morning from a coffee shop. These just get porridge because coffee shops sell porridge, right? But they didn't have porridge in the normal, the normal fashion, which is to say, turned into slightly liquidy, slightly milky slop. The
With
nice
liquid.
slop though, with the liquid. They had it dry, just straight out of a little pot. But not only that, they also brought their own porridge from home and mixed it into the one from the shop. So they had a little, mixture of porridges, dry, to start their morning off, which seems like an intense start to the morning if you ask me.
It's very confusing. Then again, if you have general wet, maybe that will fix a problem?
But I don't know. I don't think it sounds any better. There's a quest somewhere above us. Let's concentrate on that rather than this.
Yes, I apologize.
Where's that quest gonna be?
Is it not markered?
Oh, here it is.
Hello? Oh.
I don't know if you can call it porridge alchemy. It's just mixing dry oats with dry oats.
No, that's a terrible... Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's fine. I forgive you. I'm still thinking about here trying to turn oats into gold.
Oats into gold?
Well, that's alchemy.
If you roll them around in, gold leaf. Golden oats? Well, it's just toasting them a little bit, right?
Maybe with
butter?
a bit of syrup?
Oh, golden syrup. Wait, golden syrup and oats. You're on the way to making a flapjack.
I mean, this is probably fine, right? We're just helping them find out some things about their friend.
Wait, haven't we done this?
No. Broken?
That's the sound of a lying.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. I thought I was in that corner, but I couldn't quite see it, but it turns out it's just a little bit dark indoors. So you're busy thinking about porridge.
For light?
Sorry?
Couldn't you, turn on the light with pod?
Yeah, probably.
But why make life easier for yourself? Wait, what?
Okay. One slightly rash action saved.
Well done, Danny.
It's fine. I told you, we're gonna get a happy ending. Everything will be fine.
I'll only believe you because you've been through this.
You never sound convinced when I say that.
Hey, I know this game has led to a lot of crying, so I'm very...
All this help for no personal gain? I know she's pretty, but...
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. It's not like that. I mean, she is pretty, but that's... It's not...
Whatever.
Like I said before, it's fun to pick on 9S. So, in spite of what I did say before about the side quests, you do actually unlock a couple more in this route. So things like that one there, and also this one we're about to see.
So you always come to this one after the
I
first
think something's wrong with it.
playthrough, right?
Sorry?
Like you always jump straight into this route after
Yes.
the first one.
They always go in order. You can't like do so good at Route A, you jump straight through to Route Z.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Hmm.
Weird. I wonder what they could be doing. Weird.
Data analysis freak sounds real close to like game freak.
It's alright, I'm sure we won't meet any of those on our trip. Huh, it's another one. Rude.
Is there maybe one more?
I don't know, should we have a look?
Yeah.
What else is here? That's a question mark. That's a question mark. That's a question mark too. It's all question marks. I mean, we know that one is Speedstar, we've met him before. So I think there's not for now. I mean, we could always try, you know, taking a closer look.
Well, I mean, if the opportunity is here.
There's always the opportunity. Guess we should go pay the other one a visit, huh? Maybe they'll be thinking happier things?
Well, we're not at the end, so maybe not quite yet.
Sorry, just gonna poke around a little bit.
To exist, I must be strong. Destroy life but if so, what gives a ring to the world? It is painful. So painful.
Mm.
Boy, don't poison his brain. It's fine. It's probably fine. It's just machines with really complex, deep thought. It's fine. We could go see a machine with maybe the complex, deepest thought of all. We could go see Father Servo again.
Do we... I was gonna say, do we have to? But I guess since he's here...
I mean, we don't have to
There.
if you don't want to see him. You don't have to pop in on your relatives if you don't want.
No, it's fine. I think it's been a while since we last... Right?
I mean, I hope he's doing alright. It has been a long time. You know how he gets.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he usually gets, oh, he wants to have a fight and then he'll charge us to fix himself and get stronger, but you never know. He might have turned over a new leaf. Bigger jump.
There's only one way to find out, right?
Are you gonna say fight him and then repair his bits and pieces?
Maybe?
Oh, I was worried you might say that.
Hey, sometimes you have family obligations, yeah?
Hey, Dad.
Hey, papi.
I'm not sure that's the way they mean father.
Oh, Papa Pistons.
Yes, Big Papa Pistons. Ugh.
Big Papa.
Well, let's witness his glories. So this is just the same one we actually tried to fight last time, but you'll recall it was maybe too much of a ridiculous hassle. And you know why that was? Too much health. You know how we can fix that? Too much hacking.
No, just enough hacking.
Well, it's gonna take quite a lot of hacking.
Oh. How many rounds of hacking?
About 1,000.
Ugh.
Big Papa Pistons didn't get his nickname for nothing. Oh.
Oh.
I mean...
For nothing, you said.
Could take one.
Could.
Oh well. Have to demote him. Little Uncle Pistons. Hello? How are you doing?
Awful pretty.
We're a little bit busy right now.
If you don't touch it, it's okay, right?
It's making some quite pretty patterns.
It's having an experience, okay? Enjoy it.
Are they here because we treated Big Papa Pistons rudely?
Oh, like a pet snake.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, he's cheating us. There you go. Go make your pistons bigger. Again, it might have to be one of those, I'm going to have to mash the escape button as soon as this conversation's over.
Oh.
Nines, you're being so rude.
Are you ready? Why, when you hack this one, is it not a snake?
That's a very good question. I should probably not die to the snake, huh?
No.
Honestly, some pets are just so rude. You really must train them better.
Maybe they were just really lonely, actually.
Oh, but hang on, they started over here with their friends, and then they came and interrupted.
Oh. Maybe they were hungry.
Are you saying that while eating a cookie?
I'm eating a banana. I'm being very good.
That's not as good as a cookie. Oh, that's a point. I've never driven a snake bot before. Can I... Does this count as them being aware of me?
Maybe. the booth has. He, as a part of his school project, went and made a snake robot. Except all of the servos broke as it was functioning. It was there to dance.
I mean, honestly, that seems like a pretty good recreation of these snake bots too. Broken servos and failed dancing.
Yeah, I've got access to a video of the other, I think it was like 5 or 6 guys they're in like A levels. Or the end of GCSEs. No, beginning of A levels. Copying the snake robot on a gym floor as part of a competition. It's pretty good.
I mean, the worm exists. I'm guessing they're just doing the worm.
Well, kind of. It's where they bob their heads up to check that the robot's still dancing, and then they continue.
You make it sound like they were checking to see that... Not so much that the robot hadn't stopped dancing as much as, like, checking to see that the robot wasn't sitting there laughing at them.
Oh no, you could hear it, because there's loud clicking throughout the video, and that's the servos breaking.
Where am I going? I think I know where I want to go.
Water snake. Inside?
So, do you remember... Actually, we should probably do that a little bit later, but do you remember one time where someone told us where their house was? We need to go visit their house still, but we haven't really got to that point yet, I don't think. So I don't really remember where it is, in all honesty. I thought it was around that corner, but I might just be like doing a bad job of finding it. Somewhere kind of up there-ish. What's the boss want us to do? Ask Pascal about the behaviour of the machines. That sounds about right, doesn't it? I wonder if Pascal will know why everything's been going weird. It's really hard to keep up the pretense because we've both already done this before. We know what he's going to say. Ooh, Ninus, how nice of you to come. I don't know why they're acting all weird. Would you like to come around for dinner? We're having oil. It's our favourite.
What kind of oil?
Yes!
Okay. Hey, as long as it's not mackerel.
Well, I mean, the thing about mackerel oil is, it is a little bit dangerous, but whilst it lasts, it's very, very good.
Delicious.
Hey up, me duck. You got anything nice? Oh, if you happen to get hacked, your ears and your eyes might go a bit funny.
Oh, is that for a long time or just it's a little bit?
I don't know. I've never had it happen. Like, I've just been told it can happen, and I've never.
Are you curious?
I'm curious, but I don't want to do it.
Oh. Oh, why not? I mean, there are so many other things you've told us you didn't want to do or happen, and it's happened here. Right?
But usually it's like getting slapped by a robot really hard and then 9S falls down.
It's 9S and 2B, yes? Those machines cost quite the ruckus, don't you think?
I'll say.
Of course. I'll help however I can.
Poor Pascal. He still doesn't deserve anything bad happening to him.
Yes, 2B?
Oh, those aliens, yes.
Yes, Tubi?
Pascal,
Yes, Tubi?
aside from this village, are there any other machines that are cut off from the network?
I suppose that unpleasant songstress you so kindly defeated in the amusement park wasn't part of the network.
You mean that singing thing?
Oh, and of course there's the Forest Kingdom, but
Forest Kingdom?
yes, it's a vast woodland area not far from here. There's a group of machines there attempting to build a nation of sorts. They're quite hostile to outsiders, however. We can't so much as go near the place.
Where is it?
Northeast of the city ruins. You should be able to reach it by passing through the ruins of the commercial facility. If you go, however, be careful. Things have been rather rough there lately.
This Forest Kingdom sounds like something we should check out.
Doesn't it just?
Shall we go? Shall we go?
I guess we probably should.
Oh, I misread that as ask about being pasta.
Yeah. You know, Pascal is just like, it's the name he could find that sounded most like his favourite food.
Ah.
The Machine Village music is wonderful, but also it has the honour of being the music underneath some of their, like, maybe their game's headiest concepts. Like, about the nature of war and fighting and pacifism, and you know what? Maybe the music isn't 100% fitting for that, but it's incredibly charming and I love it to pieces.
I think part of it is it's highlighting the difference between something that sounds so good versus what you're reading that is so bad, right? Like, it just kind of jolts you.
We get a chance to help Pascal.
Yes, please. Yes,
Of
please.
course. Oh, let's go find some cool old books. I mean, we found a couple so far just on our travels. They were mostly like flyers for things, but maybe Pascal would like them? And we get some pennies for our trouble.
Yay!
Hello, Rowdy Machine. No, I said rowdy. I think I'd prefer a cool coin rather than an expensive coin. It's not polite to go jumping into people, Ines. You can't just hack anyone you feel like.
Ah!
That clearly isn't going to stop him, though. We're also treated to a beepy boopy version of the village theme here, which we aren't going to get to hear very often.
Ah, that's true.
It's like... Oh, shouldn't have caught that one. It's slightly more like atmospheric than the rest of them, because it's mostly just like... almost like a breathing noise that backs the singing. It's very charming.
It's less hectic than the other ones.
They were playing them for a fool all along!
Clever, clever. This is very true.
That's actually tremendously true. Like, oh, well, we got some bits and pieces of machines.
Wait, 2 heads, 2 torsos, but only 2 legs and 2 arms.
Yeah. You know, the normal
I'm
number.
not sure I even know what it means to be smart anymore.
Reply unknown. Terms are too vague to formulate a reasoned response.
Don't I know it?
But do you?
I'm sorry, that's too vague to formulate a response for in. Alright, Grumpy Guts. Like, the game does genuinely say some quite real things. In a bit, like, obviously, like, you know, there's a lot of sad stuff and a lot of emotionally hard-hitting stuff, but that line, like, people will treat, you know, you'll see their true nature when you act like a fool. That's a very true thing. The game manages to hide, like, some very, not salient, but, like, some very clear things about the nature of people in all of the black comedy.
What a good game.
Oh,
What a good
nice.
game.
You can't hack into someone then turn around and say, no, I won't hack into a door later. Sorry, Iffo, are you suggesting we could get a nicer pair of shorts? Because this pair of shorts is perfect, isn't it? Sorry, Ian.
I don't know, I got distracted by shorts.
This is the 9 shorts playthrough.
9 shorts. How many legs?
The normal amount.
Okay.
He does tend to vary sometimes.
Ooh. Ah, I see, I see. No, no!
He'll be fine. Just adding a bit of tension.
Oh, goodness. Was he in the loop? Oh.
Yay! Everything's happy. I told you, it's gonna be a happy playthrough.
Okay.
Speaking of happy, if we're going back to the Forest Kingdom, you know who we get to go see now.
Baby?
We do get to go see the baby. I don't know if we'll manage to get there today, but...
Yes, Danny?
Ivy makes a good point. You could technically die trying to open that door.
What would happen if you did?
I don't know. I guess you just like fall over backwards.
It's like you're pulling on it
Say,
so
2B.
hard you just...
What?
When do you think you'll be willing to call me Nines?
9S works just fine.
Well, yeah, but... Man, this job can be pretty rough sometimes, huh?
We don't get to choose our assignments. And you should work on keeping your opinions in check. Yorha aren't allowed to be emotional, remember?
I think some of us are better at that than others.
The spear ones are dangerous. Give them the old 9S special.
What, like a hack sandwich?
What would the filling of a hack sandwich... Well, actually, you know, the filling of a hack sandwich would be hacking, wouldn't it?
It'd be all sorts of bits. Bits and bites. Bits and bites would be a nice cafe name. Internet cafe.
I 100% guarantee there would have been somewhere in like 2004 that had their
This must be
name.
the commercial structure Pascal was talking about.
There's got to
The
have been.
records say it was once a facility known as a shopping center.
Oh, it's so pretty here.
It is one of the nicest areas in the whole game. It's so lovely. That's not to say we won't be seeing more gorgeous places, but this one's such a treat.
Hmm.
No getting through here.
Maybe there's some kind of mechanism we could engage?
It sounds like someone just engaged the mechanism.
If we were human, we probably would have gone shopping and such here, right?
More meaningless conjecture.
You're so serious, 2B. You know that?
Alert. Multiple machine life forms detected above our position.
All hail the Forest King.
All hail the Forest King!
Who the heck is the Forest King?
You're getting distracted.
The squad's here.
Hey, squad.
Well, what do you expect? I'm a scanner. Combat was never meant to be my forte.
The main thing that makes like straight up combat a little more difficult as 9S is that his ooh, ow. Other than, you know, sometimes I get punched in the face.
He's just running away.
His combos are an awful lot shorter, so especially in terms of like when you do a dodge and you go into I can't remember if they call it overdrive mode. Slow time. You can't really get as much damage out.
Yeah.
It's going to explode!
Oh no!
Ah. Ah.
Huh? Hey, where am I?
What's that?
Hey there, guys. What's up?
This thing's weird, 2B. Let's kill it.
Don't
Wait,
be
what?
mean!
No. Good idea.
Why is everyone so mean to him?
What was that?
They just don't understand.
I mean, Ragni, that's a very good point. I don't know why Emil was hiding out in the head of a machine, but I'm not gonna judge.
Looks like the forest is just ahead.
I'm just glad we got a chance to see him.
Oh, I did miss him.
Oh, I'm just permanently missing Emil, to be honest. Oh.
Here they come. Better keep your guard up.
I'm aware of it. You just be careful.
I will too.
So these are simultaneously a little bit more threatening for 9S and also not a little bit more threatening for 9S, because when you hack something, it kind of blows up. So because these all stand together, they're like, you know, in perfect hacking position, but also you can't really like just slash through them like you can with 2B. She's very good at just slashing through them, you know?
I wish you could ride on their horses.
This forest we are stationed in. It is hot, humid, unhygienic, a punishing hell for machine life forms. None should have to live in such a place. I have decided I shall make this our kingdom and declare our independence. What's a kingdom? Well, it's sort of like a large house. And inside this house, all our people live together as family. Family. I suppose a family might be good. Yeah, families are good.
Sorry, I just kind of
These
blanked out for a
machines,
second.
They were talking about a king, right? I saw what looked to be a castle further in. Maybe we should take a look.
So, of course, like you said before, we've got to go visit the Forest Baby King.
Mm-hmm. Are you not
means-
gonna pick up some treats?
Well, we've got a lot of jumping to do, and boars aren't too great at jumping. It's not one of their main abilities, you know? Like how one of 9S's main abilities isn't really attacking. Can I sneak my way up there? Not really meant to go up that way. But there's kind of a present up here. Oh, it's down there, never mind.
Ooh.
Kind of meant to go up this way instead. Oh, that's the hole. So, because we got that thing that tells us where treasures are, it's a little easier to see where we're going in here. There's lots of treasures just, like, hidden on little ledges and stuff. I don't think there are any that are, like, particularly incredible, but you know what? It's nice to get a treasure occasionally. Let's do a better jump.
What is with these guys?
Don't listen to what they're saying, 2B.
I would very much like to hack one of them, but unfortunately I keep blundering into them. The problem with treasure mission is that I get too excited about treasure.
Keep going. Don't be afraid.
You can kind of see how I missed all of these first time round, though.
Oh, you know, only a bit.
9S needs a bath. Oh, this one isn't bath. Oh, well.
Take shower.
Kind of, but you can't get submerged. You need to be submerged to get a good shower. Well, not fully submerged, but you know, water needs to come from above. Not to impose shower time rules here.
I mean, if the water came from below, you just had some weird fancy showers, right?
I mean, isn't water from below a bath? Water from above shower, water from below bath.
No, from below, but shooting up at you.
Oh, that's just a fountain.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, we found a doll that got nailed to a tree.
That's not creepy.
No, that's actually the opposite of creepy, isn't it?
Nothing to worry about. Ever.
It's probably fine.
Probably.
It's alright. They can go off about the Forest King. We'll be down here. Again, like, knowing what we know about the... Oh, they saw me. Knowing what we know about the Forest Kingdom really changes, like, what... Like, not that way. What we think when they say, oh, for the Forest King. But the Forest King's a baby. Like, we aren't really running in here with the idea that the Forest King is a big, aloof king sitting on a throne commanding now, you know?
Understood by a machine.
Well, not anymore.
They've gone ruined that one, haven't they? Treasure? Are you two going to ruin this treasure for me? I've got to get all the way up there. The thing about 9S not being as good at combat, rather, is that I do tend to avoid it rather than getting into it.
His Majesty, he's dead. The king who gave all for us. So benevolent and kind, and now he's dead. It sure is sad. It sure is. But we royal knights still have a mission. We placed His Majesty's memory, his final memento, into this tiny child. And now we must raise this child so he might one day be our new king. He deserves a royal upbringing. He deserves protection.
Oh, maybe it wasn't as simple as all that.
It was never gonna be simple.
So, you remember when we were in this area last time and we had to sort of search around a little bit, but we found a key in a treasure chest that opened up a door at the back of the old library? Do you remember we saw a huge big boy all sort of mossed over and like, not, you know,
That was, yeah.
Yeah. That's where those cutscenes are taking place, and that's also why there was that slightly tough electric robot protecting them. Turns out they were just protecting the Forest King, like they've been saying all along.
Hi, did you have feelings with that?
All I'm saying is that we're doing a very good job. Ow, I forgot they did shockwaves. Oh well. Shockwaves can't stop this.
Is that the name of your next album?
Excuse me. Okay, maybe shockwaves can stop that. I'm not really sure if like 9S takes more damage or not, or if I'm just like getting hit too much. It's probably somewhere in the middle, isn't it?
We can always test this by getting hit less.
Oh, that sounds hard.
We can do it.
Fucking try.
I believe in you.
Oh well, let's go pay the Forest King a visit. Although, I mean, we kind of know what's gonna happen.
He's paying you respects. Respect.
Yeah, we'll pop round the back and just say hi. We'll be polite about
This
this.
looks like a king's castle, all right.
Ah, look, another secret treasure.
Time to hack it.
We get to do so much hacking.
What happens if you die to opening those chests?
I've never tried. I mean, I suppose I could like engineer it so it happens, but you've got to be able to, right?
I'm kind of curious.
Huh. Schwanstein Castle. That sounds weirdly familiar, doesn't it? A library that boasted the largest... A big library in a castle.
With moose.
Well, it didn't mention anything about moose, so it can't be this one.
Oh, okay. Obviously not.
You told me not to get hit, so I did it.
I'm proud of you. You had a slight height advantage in that you were at a lower height.
Wait, that's the height disadvantage.
No, but it's good because you didn't get hit.
Oh no, it's because I dodged away.
Oh.
They very much did almost hit me with a big spear. I promise you I just did a good dodge for once.
Okay. Oh no, your copper ore capacity is full.
It's been full for ages. I need to find something to do with all this copper ore.
Roger that, 9.
Huh? Wait, what did you just say?
Roger that, 9S.
Wait, no, that's not what you said. You said 9s. Or at least something close to...
Cut the chatter and engage the enemy.
Yeah.
Almost friends. Almost.
If only you didn't say anything. She got embarrassed.
You can't get embarrassed. Embarrassed is an emotion. We've talked about this. Oh, that one's too powerful. I'm gonna hack it. It's the problem-solving way.
For you, it's the smart way.
Oh, don't be mean. She's not that. She's just not very good at emotions. Well, here they are. This corridor makes me feel a little bit bad, since it's basically the corridor of lads trying their best. It never really works out, but goodness if they aren't trying very hard.
Didn't you have problems here before?
Sorry?
Didn't you have problems here before?
I don't remember doing so, but it's entirely possible. I mean, I've fallen down in sillier places. I could hack all of them, but what if I just kept chopping? 9S learns to do a real fight. I never realised all this time that 9S had a move that could knock people into the sky. Oops!
Well, you learn something new every day.
Yeah, now I know how to do a big jump with a sword. Yay! It's cool, like an uppercut. Isn't Nines cool?
Is it Nines cool?
No.
That sounds like a trick question.
It kind of is a trick question because we know the answer. These guys are still really subtle.
Oh.
Oh no!
We didn't know they were there at all.
Not at all. Although, we do have an advantage against one of the enemies in the castle now. Do you remember our nemesis, the balcony snake?
Are they related to the conversation snake?
I think all the snakes are kind of related, you know?
Oh.
It's different flavours of snake. Some of them barge into conversations, some of them just really want to get in your way while you're walking upstairs. We did it!
So proud of you.
Thanks, all it took was hacking.
His Majesty hasn't grown at all. No, not in the slightest. How can we make him bigger? I don't know. We're too dumb to figure that out. Sure is a cutie, though. Yeah, so tiny and cute. We better keep him safe. Right. Can't let anyone into the Forest Kingdom. Danger! Danger! Everyone, get out now! Intruders in the kingdom! Don't let them in here.
Oh no.
Oof.
So, again, this is a very NieR thing, and I do know, like, we've spoken about you having seen the original NieR before, but the second playthrough always contextualizes the first in a way that makes you feel terrible. This is not the way we're going.
You can just say guilty.
Terrible and guilty are like similar emotions. I feel like terrible can contain guilty, you know?
Yeah.
Although it doesn't work for all situations. For example, you couldn't call the unit Guilty Kiss Terrible Kiss.
It can be if you have a bad rip of one of their songs and don't realize it. But you will learn in time.
Do we need to go this way? We don't need to go this way. Oh, actually, that's a lie. There's a prize up there.
Oh, the one that takes time to get to?
The one that takes hacking to get to.
Oh, ho, ho.
Hackerman's powers are needed again. Sorry, I'm not giggling at Beast Curse, I'm giggling at terrible gear.
Oh, I read that as bread curse, I'm sorry.
Well, a bread curse is just like when the bread gets stale, isn't it?
Wait, if the beast is a pigeon, then bread curse is fine.
What about if it was a duck?
Isn't that bread quack?
Take that, bridge snake! Oh no, they left the chip down there. I can't. I want the chip.
You'll eat it later.
Okay. We can come back for snacks later. First, we need to solve the bread curse.
You will go no further. We will protect the king with our very lives.
Don't give him a single inch.
All hail the king!
This is a combination.
So again, what seemed a bit like a sort of like, well, this bit always felt a little bit last-ditch attempt on their part in the first playthrough. Now, again, we're recontextualizing it as, oh, we're kind of terrible. They're just trying to save what remains of the Forest King.
We just want to see the baby.
Yeah, we're just gonna go and pay the baby our respects.
We're gonna pay the baby? Is that what
Yeah.
we've been hoarding the copper ore for?
Babies love copper ore. It's a known baby fact.
Oh my gosh, all this time.
Is this their king?
The baby!
The baby!
2B, that's an android. A Yorha-type android.
Alert. This unit is currently wanted by Yorha. Annihilation recommended.
Annihilation? But why?
Let's go, 9S.
2B?
Bunker to 2B and 9S. We've picked up a signal from the black box of a fugitive known as A2. What you see in front of you is your enemy.
But she's...
She deserted us. She's destroyed multiple pursuit androids. Now kill her before she kills you.
We don't really get a choice. As with last time, if you wait too long, your partner just gets kind of rowdy and kicks off. You have to fight A2 here, unfortunately. Even in spite of everyone's misgivings. A2's even quite resilient to hacking. Mind you, I guess she's an android, so she's had training against hacking, you know.
So these hacking minigames are definitely different each time, right?
So the way the hacking minigames work, as far as I'm aware, is that there's basically like tiers, in the like stubbies and things as powerful as stubbies will always have one of a set of a few different hacking minigames, and as you go up in tiers of strength, they'll each have their own pools. But I also believe that some bosses have their own, and there are like special hacking situations too.
Okay,
Let's
that
go
makes
after
sense.
her, 2B.
We'll see some of those soon. Big float, big float.
Nice.
Damn, she got away. Operator, this is 9S. Patch me through to the commander.
Roger that, 9S.
I'm sorry, Commander. We failed to defeat the fugitive.
I see. Well, at least you're both safe. That's an incredibly powerful unit you just faced. You should probably keep your distance in the future.
Commander, why did A2 desert the Force?
I'm afraid that's classified.
Oh? Huh. 2B?
Yeah?
Let's go ask Pascal about A2. He might know something.
All right.
Whether in wind or rain, thunder or snow, or even amidst the rising flames of war, they were always together. They never understood why, and yet they spent their lives nestled together. Forever. Forever and ever.
Pascal? This is 9S.
Oh, you survived. How wonderful.
Yeah, we're fine. But there's something we want to ask you about.
Of course. Anything.
Actually, it needs to be in person.
Understood. I'll open the gate we built to deter enemy invaders. You'll be able to reach the village through there.
I can't believe we let A2 get away again.
For the second time.
Well, technically speaking, like, chronologically for the same time as the first time. I can't believe we still let A2 get away!
The gate Pascal opened for us.
We need to float down, but faster next time.
This is just practice. Thanks, gatekeeper machine. Oh, they're doing a wonderful job.
Please pass through. We will continue to stand guard.
Oh, it looked like you were getting lightly caressed by the flag.
It's their way of welcoming you through the gate. I also realised during that last cut-in that what I said before was total nonsense. Those are absolutely related to things that happen in the game. Like, that one was very clearly about, you know, like, obviously the illustration was of the Forest King, but that was obviously very clearly also about the way that the people in the Forest Kingdom have banded together and lived together. So, I clearly hadn't picked up on that before now. Need to pay more attention.
Oh, that's why you're playing through this again, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And also so everyone else can pick up on these things with us, right?
Oh, yes. Are you actually picking up more stuff than your first time around? I realize this does go several times around itself.
It's kind of weird in that it's one of those things whereby I'm connecting more because I know what's happening, but I'm not sure I'm really picking up on anything more. It could just be like I'm going, oh, I get it, you know? But I think for now,
Catching it a bit faster.
I think for now we should probably call it quits though, because we're getting quite late. Oh, I'm feeling very sleepy too.
Thank you. Hungry.
You already had a banana. Oh wait, we said we'd all go get cookies, didn't we?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know about you. I've got to go start baking now. I'm going to be gone for a few hours.
I guess we'll see you next time.
I'm going to be baking straight, so by like next week I would have baked at least 4 cookies, probably.
That sounds perfect.
Thank you ever so much for joining me, Ian, and thank you for joining us, everyone.
Oh, thank you for the stream.
It's been an absolute pleasure as always, and we will see you again the same time next week. Until then, have a lovely night. We'll see you again. Bye!